News. Moving on to Asian news. The Mumbai police arrested an anti-corruption cartoonist, but the move has led to a massive outrage across the country. Asim Trivedi, an Indian anti-corruption cartoonist, was arrested by police for a series of cartoons ridiculing politicians. Hundreds of protesters went to the Mumbai police station and demanded the release of Trivedi. Indian public opinion said the arrest of Trivedi was threatening the freedom of speech. The 24-year-old cartoonist had joined the Indian parliament as a toilet surrounded by flies, lampooning the corruption of politicians. Due to complaint that his comic insulted the national symbol, Mumbai courts issued an arrest warrant on Sunday to arrest Trivedi. But the chairman of Press Council of India claimed that Trivedi did nothing illegal and that it was a crime to arrest innocent people. Airport guards at New Delhi Airport have arrested 3 men who tried to board a flight with small primates in their pants. The men were transit passengers travelling from Bangkok to Dubai. 2 of the men were found with slender lorises concealed in pouches in their briefs. According to the Press Trust of India, the men were stopped by security guards when they noticed a bulge in their underwear during a safety check. Customs official also found another loris inside a rubbish bin in the airport. It is reported that one of the lorises was 7 inches in length. The 2 small lorises were suspected to have hypoxia and were sent to be treated in animal hospital. According to customs official, the men arrested were all nationals of the United Arab Emirates, and an investigation into the incident was underway. The Japanese government has confirmed its decision to purchase the disputed islands, despite China has denounced the plan as illegal. The disputed island called Senkaku in Japan and Diaoyu in China has been causing tensions between the 2 countries. According to the figures released by Japanese media, the Japanese government would be paying 2.05 billion yen for the 3 islands in the East China Sea. China fully opposed the act and said the purchase of the islands as illegal and warned it would affect ties. Chief Cabinet Secretary Osamu Fujimura said Senkaku has been part of Japan's territory and the changing point was moving from privates to the states, and it should not cause any problems to other countries. He also hoped this move would not impact the relationship between China and Japan. Chinese President Hu Jintao had recently told Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda in Russia APEC summits that buying the islands was illegal and invalid, and China would not give up on defending their territory. Now moving on to sports news. Beijing and London Olympic 100-metre and 200-metre champion Usain Bolt will be visiting New Zealand on the 8th of October this year.
The high-profile and hugely popular 100 and 200-metre sprint legend Usain Bolt has confirmed that he will be visiting New Zealand on the 8th of October. This is a major coup for Frucor New Zealand, as Bolt will be promoting the Gatorade sports drink. Frucor rather understatedly said it would create a massive impact for both the brand and the new Gatorade product. Gatorade has been sponsoring Bolt for 4 years, during which he has claimed 6 Olympic gold medals, and in defending his 100 and 200-metre titles, is the first person in history to do so. Athletics New Zealand sport manager Brett Addison noted Bolt would be the highest-profile athlete in any sports code to ever visit New Zealand. He hoped he could encourage Bolt to attend a training session and share his experience with New Zealanders.
McLaren has opened negotiations to bring Heikki Kovalainen back to the team, as Lewis Hamilton is in discussion with Mercedes for a contract from next year.
Kovalainen had been working with the McLaren crew in 2008-2009 when Hamilton won the championship. Kovalainen left McLaren, and the 30-year-old Finn has impressed with his performances this year for the Lotus team. Sportsmail speculates Mercedes have offered Hamilton £60 million for a 3-year contract, which may be too rich for McLaren to better. Other names in the frame are Mexican Sergio Perez of Sauber, who produced a stunning drive to grab second at Monza last weekend, and Scott Paul DeResta, who has impressed in 2 seasons with Force India.
The US Open tennis tournaments may have come to an end, but it's just the beginning for Andy Murray, who reached his peak time beating Novak Djokovic to win his first Grand Slam title.
Murray dug deep and demonstrated a mental strength some feared he never had when he overcame Novak Djokovic in an epic match. At the same time, Murray has ended the longest title drought ever for Britain, becoming the first British man to win a tennis Grand Slam title since Fred Perry way back in 1936. Murray completed the 5-set match against Djokovic with an emotional scream of joy. He led 2-0, taking the first 2 sets 7-6 and 7-5, but the defending champion didn't give up and drew level at 2 sets all. In the 5th game, Murray endured the pressure and finished the match in style at 6-2 to clinch the title. After the game, Murray hugged and exchanged a few words with Djokovic. After that, he still appeared overcome with his achievement.
Now moving on to Happy Diner, introducing and reviewing your favourite restaurants in Auckland.
When having authentic Cantonese cuisine, it's almost a tradition to drink a bowl of lauhu soup before the meal. The chef here spends at least 2 hours in making the soup every day. And as for our steamboat today, the chef has recommended us one of his favourites, spicy crab hot pot. The ingredients include fresh crabs from South Island, squid, mussels, handmade prawn and beef minced balls, plus assorted vegetables. The chef first deep fries crabs in a large wok and drained. Then in the same wok, all vegetables, meat and seafood are cooked in broth with the chef's special sauces in high heat.
You'll first find that this soup is enriched with a very fresh crab flavor and also infused with a hint of celery, and then lastly you'll feel a tangy spiciness that fills your whole mouth.
The ingredients must be absolutely fresh, and what makes this pot different to others is that you can drink the soup, and it's very tasty, infused with 3 elements: fresh, spicy and fragrant.
Bo Jai Fan is a traditional Cantonese food. Raw rice is put into a special clay pot and cooked for 10 minutes, lastly covered with Cantonese bacon and sausage. Not only is the rice infused with the fragrance of the meat, but it also has a flavor that only clay pot can bring.
Speaking of Bo Jai Fan's feature, it's the layer of rice that sticks on the side of the pot that becomes very crispy when cooked. And also, most noteworthy of this dish is that the Chinese bacon was actually made by the owner. The distribution fat and meat is just right, delicious.